and welcome. You are listening to SJB Radio. I'm Georgia.
And I'm Felicity, your presenters for today's programme.
The theme of today's programme is all about our school's new library.
On today's show we have Guess the Book Title, Poetry Corner, Book Reviews, Guess the Author, interview with our head teacher, Mr Goodey.
Now, over to Josiah and Tarim with Can You Guess the Book Title?
Hi, I'm Josiah. Can you guess the book title? I'm going to read an extract from the book. Listen carefully. Mr. Philemon looks shocked to see me in class on time. He says this is a nice surprise. Tom smiles, which doesn't happen very often. Then Mark pulls a face at me, which does happen very often. But nothing can put me in a bad mood. If you guessed it, congratulations. This book was Tom Gates. Everything's amazing.
Hi, I'm Harim. See if you can guess the title of my book. Listen carefully. But who is this creature with terrible claws and terrible teeth in his terrible jaws? He has knobbly knees and turned out toes, and a poisonous wart at the end of his nose. His eyes are orange, his tongue is black. He has purple prickles all over his back. If you guessed it, fantastic. The book is The GRUFFALO. Back to Georgia.
Next up is Poetry Corner with Felicity.
I will be reading a poem I wrote based on a book called Goodnight, Mr Tom. My poem is called William Beach. Broken, battered and bruised, anemic face, a waif, a wretched feather, heavy-eyed, like an injured bird leaving the nest. Empty, alone, afraid, a bag of bones. Free, hope, free, surrounded with hope, not fear. Strengthened, self-assured, active. He is light-hearted, confident, courageous. There is hope. He is in one piece, a boy again. Fantastic Radio. Over to Azaria, Cheryl and Georgia with the book reviews.
Hi, I'm Azaria, telling you about the book Virjat Poor by S.F. Sade. I recommend this book to years 4 to 6. This book is about a Mesopotamian blue cat who wants to explore the world, but his mum and dad say he can't because of the type of cat he is. Virjat is the cat who wants to explore the world. One day, while his family was sleeping, he crept into the garden, but he was spotted. Would he ever be able to go outside? I like this book because it is adventurous, exciting, and when you start reading it, you wouldn't want to stop. I rate this book as a 4.5 star rated book.
Hi, I'm Cheryl. I am recommending a book called You Choose. You Choose is a colourful book that little children would like to read. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Georgia with my favourite book, which is My Secret Diary by Jacqueline Wilson. It's Jacqueline Wilson's diary and it's about her lifestyle. I like it because it's almost as if she's talking to you about her life face to face. She is very thorough in what she says and is not afraid to tell you about her life. I would recommend this book to children in year 5 and 6 and I would rate it 5 out of 5. Up next is Kairos and Ashvin with Guess the Author.
Fantastic Radio. I'm Kairos. Can you guess the author? She wrote The Wishing Chair, The Magic Faraway Tree, and The Naughtiest Girl. Her first name is Enid. Have you guessed it? The answer is Enid Blyton.
I'm Ashvin. Can you guess the author? The clues are: this author wrote a book that was illustrated by Quentin Blake. Wrote a book called Bad Dad. This author is also a judge on Britain's Got Talent. Have you guessed it? The author is David Williams. Back to Felicity.
Next is the interview with our head teacher, Mr Goodey. We wanted to find out more about the new school library. Georgia, would you like to ask the first question?
Sure. Mr Goodey, Why do we need a new school library?
Well, St John's has never had a school library. I've been here for 30 years now. And during that time we've never had one. And I visit other schools and I see these beautiful libraries. And it feels that St John's is missing out. And reading is probably the most important thing that we learn in school. We want a library that contains wonderful books and also is a really special place to be.
What will the new library be like?
Well, it'll be amazing. A place where we ignite our imaginations. Murals on the ceiling and walls, a big S-shaped bookshelf in the middle, and a nook where children can climb in and get lost in a book. And they'll be able to use their new library card. A library card that they'll be able to use both in school and in their local library. In fact, they'll be able to go online and maybe order some books by their favourite author and then go with their family to the library to pick the books up. So it's not even just about the reading and beautiful books at St John's, it's about reading at home as well.
When will it be finished?
Well, the library will be finished towards the end of the summer term. Most of the building work will take place over Easter, and we're hoping that we'll have a special launch celebration in about the middle of July, just before we break up.
How will people donate?
We've actually got our own Just Giving page, where anyone, any adult, can make a donation by going to the website www.justgiving.com/crowdfunding/St John Baptist Library Books.
Thank you for letting us interview you, Mr Goodey.
St John Baptist Fantastic Radio.
This is the end of today's broadcast. Thank you to Georgia, Felicity, Azaria, Josiah, Kairos, Cheryl, Harim and Ashvin.